I want to be close enough you guys can hear what I'm saying, but at the same time see everything on the board. So what we're going to talk about today is we are going to talk about 8 simple tips for you guys to stay on track this summer. I know already in communicating with a lot of our clients, people are nervous about summertime. There's a couple reasons that summertime can present a challenge. Number one, we tend to get together with family and friends more. And so there's more gatherings, there's more picnics, we've got kids in sports, we've got tournaments, and so we're just in more tempting situations. The other thing that has a tendency to happen is alcohol consumption might have a tendency to go up, again, because we're just at more gatherings. We're lounging, it's summertime, we want to have a beer. The other thing to consider is vacations. A lot of people take their vacations in the summertime, and that can be hard to get back into our regular routine after sort of that vacation mindset. So we're going to talk about a couple things that we can do to help you guys really be successful. A lot of our clients, this is their kids' first full week home on summer vacation. And so I want to make sure you guys are creating a routine and setting up some things for you so that you can be super successful. Megan posted a great question in the tribe this morning, and she's really asking, like, what do you guys have in place so that you can be successful? And this is why we want to talk about these things. We encourage you guys so much to plan your day ahead, right? If I can tonight, Sunday night, if I can have all my food in my tracker for Monday, I know I have a way to hit my numbers effectively and efficiently, and I know that I'm going to feel amazing by doing that, and it just makes my life so simple. So we really want to teach you to plan ahead for a busy, busy summer. Okay, so point number 1, create a summertime routine. So this is really, really key. The one thing where people tend to struggle is on the weekends. And the reason for that is, again, we generally have a more flexible routine on the weekends. So the same is true when it comes to summertime. If we have children out of school or if things change about our schedule in the summertime, we still need to create a routine. So it's okay if it's more flexible than maybe our non-summertime routine, but whatever it is, you still need to create a routine. Create a morning routine, what time you're going to wake up in the morning, what time you're going to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then create that nighttime routine so that we know we're getting enough sleep, we know we're fueling ourselves accordingly, and just even though we want some flexibility, I still really want to encourage you to create a routine. Beautiful. Number 2, leave your house prepared. So this is something that I get feedback from a lot is my clients are like, I left and then I didn't realize I was going to be gone so long, or I didn't realize the game was going to take so long, or, we stayed at our friend's house way longer than we expected. And they end up not being able to be consistent because they didn't plan for that meal or they didn't plan to be gone that long and they had to stop and grab something that wasn't really a fit for their goals. So plan ahead. Leave your house prepared. Always have snacks. Really, this goes into number 4. If we kind of jump ahead to number 4, pack a cooler, no matter what. I mean, honestly, I do not like being anywhere and being hangry or not having great options. For me, myself, I have to limit, I can't have gluten, right? So I don't want to be in a situation where my only options contain gluten and then I feel really crummy because that's my only option for things to eat. So I am always prepared. I love having cool sparkling water with me. I love having veggies to munch on, whether it's a really nice protein bar or some lunch meat, jerky. Make sure you leave your house prepared. I don't care if you're planning on only being gone 2 hours. Pretend you're going to be gone 4 or 5 and have something so that you are equipped. All right, number 3, batch and prep grill. So summertime, we love grilling. The thing that I love about grilling is, number 1, the mess is all outside. Number 2, I can do mass amounts of things all in one prep, right? And it tastes delicious. I love the flavor of grilled food. A lot of people have their Traegers, they've got their smokers, and those are amazing ways to enjoy some delicious food. But get ahead of yourself. Even though you may want to kind of plan out and cook your meals each day, that's beautiful. But why not batch cook some protein? Make sure you have those things that maybe take a little bit longer to cook. Summertime, half the time it's like 9 o'clock and we're thinking, oh my word, have we even had dinner yet? It's light so late, we just really enjoy being outside, and we tend to not always plan for dinner time. So if you have your protein batch cooked, grilled, ready to go, it's super easy to just throw it on a salad or grab some rice that's already pre-cooked and throw it in there. So again, make sure we're prepared. Pocket cooler, again, no matter what, leave your house with a, insulated cup with lots of warm water, whether you add a Noon tablet to it or some liquid IV, make sure we're really, really well hydrated. That's gonna be key. All right, number 5, plan for your refreshments. Again, sometimes alcohol can be a hard thing for people to moderate in the summertime. They feel like maybe they're on the boat all day or they're hanging out with friends. It's really warm, they want a cool beverage. But if we don't plan for these things, alcohol, like you guys just learned in a lot of our newsletter and our social media for this week, alcohol can really be the one thing that if people are not tracking it appropriately and if people are not planning or understanding how alcohol affects our bodies, it really can be the thing that hinders our progress. So I have seen it time and time again. Once clients are able to get their alcohol consumption into a routine and into a moderate plan that works for their goals, it's really a game changer. So plan for your refreshments. Put it in your tracker. If you're going to have 2 for the day, put in 2 and commit to that. Don't exceed that number. Make sure that you are enjoying some hydration in between every single one of those drinks. And then again, refer to our posts for other tips and tricks when it comes to your refreshments. All right, let's look at number 6. So be flexible, but not at the cost of consistency. So you guys know, as your nutrition coaches, we really want you to understand that you should be able to live the life, go to the events, spend time with friends and family, and really enjoy yourself while still reaching your goals. That being said, if we have an event every single weekend, if we have an event every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, and as your coach, we're saying it's not a big deal if we don't hit our numbers perfectly. Be flexible, enjoy the event, memories over macros, right? However, if you are communicating that you have very specific goals, and yet every single Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you are just kind of throwing caution to the wind and just enjoying that moment, it will be very difficult for you to see success and to see progress. So enjoy these events, be flexible, but at the same time, if you're having these events over and over and over constantly in a row, understand that that is going to hinder progress. It's going to hinder how quickly you see success, and you may need to pull back that flexibility to aim for more consistency. Something to think about. All right, let's look at number 7, communicate with family and friends. This is one that has a tendency to be a little bit challenging for some people. For some reason, we as humans, we don't like to cause waves. We don't want to have confrontation. And sometimes that means we don't want to tell our friends or family that, hey, I'm working on my nutrition. Sorry, the birds are going crazy. I don't know what's happening. We don't want to tell them, I'm trying to lose weight. My goal is weight loss right now. And so because of that, I'm tracking my food. Can you tell me what we're having ahead of time? Can you tell me where we're going to eat? Can you tell me what you're preparing so I can plan and prepare for that? And I understand that that makes you vulnerable. It also can be hard because sometimes just saying it out loud, we feel like if we don't see success, then not only have we failed ourselves, but we've also failed our friends and family. So we kind of just want to keep it to ourselves. And so what I want to speak to in that point is, say it out loud. Communicate with your friends and family what your goals are. Number 1, it's going to keep you more accountable. It's going to keep you more on track because it's like, wow, I've put this into the world. I need to continue to show up and do the work that's required for me to make this a reality. So that's my push for that. But ultimately, every single client that I have pushed to have this conversation, whether it be, a son with his mother having the conversation of, Mom, I know you love me, and I know you show you love me by all the amazing food you make me. I need you to understand these are my goals right now, and I need you to help me to not have to say no to that food by not preparing that food. It's too hard for me to say no and you to have the food here. So I'm asking you, can you just not prepare that food? and then I don't have to use my willpower or courage to say no. So the other thing is in-laws. Like sometimes we don't want to communicate with our in-laws. People just need to understand it is absolutely no big deal. We want to spend the time with them. We want to enjoy the memories and the moments with them. And that for us, it's not about the food where maybe in the past it has been. So something to definitely keep in mind. All right, number 8, mind your mindset. Again, summertime can be vacation time. So if we are in vacation mode all the time, this can really hinder our progress. The other thing that I've seen is it can be really challenging for people to come home from vacation and to get back in their routine. So 2 things I want you to think about. Number 1, you should not be on a plan that is so restrictive or sort of life hindering that you feel like you need to go all out on vacation. If you are just literally letting the wheels come off the bus, we are throwing caution to the wind and eating everything, drinking everything, like no rhyme or reason. If that is our vacation, you do you. However, something you're doing at home every single day is probably not where it should be. Because if you feel the need for that to happen on vacation, we need to make adjustments at home. Number 2, just get back into those habits and routines. Get back into your morning routine, prep your food again, get back into your exercise routine. That was the other thing that I wanted to highlight is get outside, create a routine of getting outside. All of these things can really help you to moderate that mindset. That's it, you guys. 8 simple tips for summer success. Let me know what things you struggle with when it comes to being consistent in the summertime, and we will do what we can to help you address that. I hope you enjoy your Sunday.